Alright, hello everybody. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're all doing well. I'm in the intermediate zone, you know. I'm in the photic zone. It's been a rough time. It's been a rough go of it. I'll put it like that. It's been better. It's been better. I'll tell you that for free. But be that as it may, we got Doom. We got Doom. Okay, or at least we would have had Doom. I've already got Doom set up. No wonder I couldn't find Doom. It's because it was already there. You know how it is. I know how it is. We all know how it is. Anyways. Yegg. Oh, I'm fully pronouncing the yegg now. Anyways. Lizard Commando, someone who's registered in Doom World since 2001. Pretty big poster on Doom World. Also self-described as a Doomcute and Otex fanboy. And the recent-ish release, August 20th, a month ago and change, Project Ridium, came out. To not much fanfare. I thought I'd give it a check-in. So anyways, this 8-map WAD for GZDOOM, Doom 2 UDMF, is a direct sequel to my previous GZDOOM map set, Lost Island of Jungata. It has new enemies, new guns, new textures, and new music. This project originally started on October 6, 2024 and completed on August 18, 2025. Map 1 was started on October 6, 2024 and finished on November 23, 2024. Map 2 was started on October 12, 2024 and finished on February 20, 2025. Map 3 was started on October 24, 2024 and finished on February 6, 2025. Map 5 was started on January 17, 2025 and finished on May 31, 2025. Map 4 was started on January 20th, 2025 and finished on April 5th, 2025. Map 6 was started on April 14th, 2025 and finished on August 12th, 2025. Map 7 was started on June 13th, 2025 and finished on August 13th, 2025. Map 8 was started on July 1st, 2025 and finished on August 10th, 2025. The story so far, Jesus Christ. It's been a couple years since your mission that took place in the Lost Island of Jungata. Life is relatively peaceful and the UIC has discovered a new energy source, a glowing blue mineral called Ridium. Its exact origins are unknown, but it's said to come from meteorites that are from deep space. This new mineral also has the potential to change people's lives in so many different ways. As the days go by, more meteorites containing this unknown mineral start crashing onto the Earth, and even the Moon, prompting scientists in the military to spring into action to start investigating this phenomena. Scientists are confused as to the ever-increasing occurrences of these meteorites hitting the Earth and the Moon, but the higher-ups have assured them that there's nothing to worry about. One day, as you get ready to go back to work, your wife calls you into the living room to check out the emergency news report that's on TV. There's a terrorist attack going on at home base. Not only are there terrorists roaming around home base, but demons have somehow teamed up with the terrorists to wreak havoc on mankind. You say goodbye to your wife and tell her to pick up your child from school and then hunker down at home until you come back. You give your pet bunny Daisy a head pat and snoot boop before you head out to stop the invaders from overtaking home base. There might be a few bugs present in the release, so let me know if you find anything. Without further ado, here's the link to download it. Also, please make sure you have the OTEX texture pack already downloaded since the levels heavily use the texture pack throughout the entire map set. If you don't have it, get it here. Anyways, yeah. I didn't actually check in on the lore. This is a bold decision. We've got a married Doom guy with a child. Personally, I'm going to assume that Goku rules are in effect here. In our headcanon, Doom guy simply does not. In fact, I'm going to go further. I'm going to say that child is adopted. That child's adopted because, as we all know, Doom guy is celibate. Doom guy's celibate. This is canon. This is my canon, anyways. In some continuities, Doom guy forgets what sex is to me. In some continuities, Doom guy can't do it. You know, not because he's incapable physically, simply because he's forgotten how. That's so much room that you can use for demon killing techniques. What are you talking about, sex? Anyways, we'll start on UV. One thing that I will say, a sort of procedural issue, let's put it like that, is that this is one of the first and only... hello? OBS? The hell? Huh. Okay, looks like this is getting a little wacky, so we're gonna have to retry that. Looked like it was working for a second. This is one of the more unusual... Grape says new lizard commando. Nice. Yes. Now if OBS would collaborate with me, it looks like it's working now. Yeah. Anyways, this is one of the more interesting releases that I've seen in certain respects. Well, we can't jump, but we can crouch. Interesting. For example, the resources for this have been placed separately from the actual WAD itself, which are separate from the textures. This is the first time that I've had to download just OTEX on its own. I mean, no problem. Here's our Doom shower. Grape says, yeah, that was odd. I agree, I've never had that happen, but it's fine. It's completely fine. Here's a portrait. Here's our big bed. Here's the laundry room with a garage. I love the little details here. Doom guy's working on a switch. Grape says, maybe some ZDOOM shenanigans making it easier to do that way. Maybe, but I've never had a ZDOOM map set that does that before. Maybe it's just because it's in release candidate phase. Here's the Lizard Squad, Metal Slug, something. There's some cars out there. There's another bathroom. Grape says, cute little house. I agree. There's apparently our wife. She is power stanced up on the couch, standing, looking at the transmission, which we now understand to be the terrorist attack on home base. Still, I don't know. Just power stanced up on the couch. Grape says, that's how I play Atari 2600 games. You have to. It's dangerous if you don't. There's presumably Doom Guy. I don't know, I would take those. That's a pretty good AR pattern. Oh, look. Daisy. Little guy. But yeah. No, we're not taking those. We don't need them. There's the glowing... Oh, okay, okay, I see. Ah, we can't go across the street. Fair enough. Off to work, I guess. Anyways, here's home base invasion. Oh god. Whoa. Okay. Here's Doom Guy with his Doom pistol. Maybe the shotgun and the Armalite were for the misses. This is an interesting gun sprite. Doom Guy just showed up with his blue sedan. Still can't jump, but that's not too surprising. This sprite is from an old 90s WAD, isn't it? I think it is. Like, I've seen that before, haven't I? We got no secrets here. Okay. Perhaps Lizard Commando doesn't believe in secrets. Even in a world where Doom Guy has a loving family, he can't get comrades who won't immediately die. Whatever the Space Marines are paying, it's not good enough. Alright. But even in this world, we got cold cuts and blotions. Alright. I like that. We're rolling an MP5K, I guess. Oh, good heavens. Wow, that took a lot of shots. No ammo? Bash. Oh, okay. That's a fun way to talk about that. Huh. Speaking of, there's an alt fire here. What about you? What alt fire do you have? None. This might just be more ammo expedient. Yeah. Interesting, to say the least. Well, nothing, nothing, and nothing. No vent secret this time. Using the moss texture for the urinal is diabolical work. Yeah, I don't know. The 3-round burst is just more economical than the MP5. At least so far. Snappy shotgun. New triple shot. You sure about that? I guess it's this pistol. I think this is supposed to be... This is implied to be the pistol that's on the cover of the Doom art. Yeah, it just seems like a more expedient way to use bullet weapons for now. Once the crowds get bigger, the MP5K is going to see a little bit more play, I'm sure. Okay. Yeah, I suppose it was too much to hope for that the projector would be like a secret particle beam. Okay, well, we've got the red card. Gotta come for something. It looks like so far we've checked everything out. Oh my god, what the hell is that thing? Hey, get the... I don't like that creature. That thing scared the shit out of me, I'm not gonna lie. Grape says, what the fuck? Yeah, no, I agree. Get away from me. Get away from me, you little freak. I don't like it. I don't like that bastard. It's good monster design, though. It's Just familiar enough to be disturbing. Grape says I want one. Oh, hey, look. Potion guys. Ooh. Hey, we can't jump, but we can swim. Fair enough. There we go. Damn, that was a remarkably beefy imp. I see. Alright. We might have gotten the secret by getting the shotgun. I just realized that those Pinky dogs are like that XL Pinky poster from the... Oh, you know the one, the Astral Fiend project, the one that had Matt Eldridge in it, where I absolutely lost my shit. It's like that came true. 2XXL Pinky, it's right here. Gears, the Gears room, it's dangerous in there. Damn, he's tough. Have fun with that, Mr. Revenant. Damn, impressive how you managed not to hit me even once, dude. Okay. Blow required. What is this? Is this like a hostage situation? Why is there a tiny Doom guy? Is that Doom guy crouched? Like, is this supposed to be like us rescuing them? Or is that just like a tiny Doom child? Grapes asks, is that the Doom kid? I don't know. Grape says the Doom Kid trademark. I'm going to assume it is the Doom Kid. There's the exit. Well, that was almost bad. We'll let our MP5 do the talking, I guess. Sure. I guess that's the Ridium sample. It's like Iridium, but it lost the I in the Van Allen belt. No. You know, it's unusual for our armor to stay this intact this long. Interesting. I can't tell if the shotgun bash is berserked up or not. We can't go that way, it doesn't seem. Yeah, that seems blocked off. Fair enough. Okay, well that did something. We're not sure what. Okay. Jesus Christ. Let's not get got at the very last 11th hour, huh? Well, we've got single-digit health. Oh, okay. Okay, we're out of bullets, we're out of health. Let's go on down there and make sure we can't acquire something. I don't want to think there's anything there. On the other hand, we have now, like, multiply quintupled our health, so, you know. Let's retreat back to the parking garage. We are so out of weapons. Oh, bullets. Okay. The lunch meats here are not going to help us. Kitchen's inaccessible. Nothing in there, nothing in there. Well, shit. We may just be in trouble here. No health kits, no health kits. Ah. Okay, so maybe we can survive some Cacodemon attacks. We can survive one max damage Cacodemon attack, and then we'll be 2-tapped. Do not get hit by the Cacos, basically. Damn, you can really put out some firepower. Oh good, there's health here. That's very necessary at this point. Alright. Well, let's scoop up as many devices as we can. I have a lot of questions about this. Whoa. Okay. Plenty of ammo to work with now. Guess we're supposed to get inside. Alright, time to take the rocket to I don't know where. Oh, we're just going straight to the moon. I'm glad Doom Guy knows where he wants to be. I'm not sure I do. I'm gonna be honest. This reminds me of a lot of older ZDOOM map sets. In fact, I could make reference to Pleiades, for example. One of my favorites. Of course, that's not ZDOOM. That one's just old Doom. But yeah, Pleiades is a good example, for sure. Of the sort of vibe that this has got. But the old RTC one, that's another one that you could say. Yeah, the old RTC one. I haven't played that one on stream yet. I oughta. It is what we call a classic of the form. Alright, guy. Enemy robot guy. Alright. Doesn't seem like they expect us to go, So no secrets again, huh? I wonder if that's just because secrets are unmarked. It's a good question. Okay. Chain gunner's hitting hard as always. Okay, well, we've killed 25 out of 97 enemies. Presumably this is the exit in name only. I would, yep. Alright. We're not doing the Adventures of Square reverb thing. Fair enough. Okay. I'm gonna say that's a bottomless pit. Okay. Alright. Excellent. I'm gonna save real quick. Okay. Whoop. No. I thought that might happen. Whoop. That's right, I'm not on, yeah. That's not a winnable one. I'm not on MBF. I'm not on DSDA. Funky music going on here. Seems like we have two different types of chain gunner here. Okay. Well, I heard that. Interesting. Okay. Medkit and a box of bullets. Why? My, we're spoiled. These XL pinkies are no joke. So we've got cyborgs. Strife cyborg guys. Okay. I know the implication is he's trying to take a piss, but I love the fact that he's like stanced up in tactical stance next to the toilet, next to the urinal. Like he's expecting something to come out of the drain. That's how I interpreted that one. Grape says tactical piss stance. Exactly. Bro is scared of the drain. Grape says dominate the drain. You never know what's gonna come out. Could be a rat. Could be some sort of moon creature. Oh wow, this guy was a little inattentive. Alright. There we go. Two guys remain. One guy remains. No guys remain. Alright, that's Lunar Outpost. Here's Ridium Mining Facility. We're already 4 maps into this one. One secret. Alright. Alright. Solid. Well, that dude was camouflaged into the rocks, so I couldn't tell what he was. Alright. I'm gonna be honest, these strife robots are fairly adorable. Sad they gotta go. Okay, well. Okay, so there's a straight drop down. Interesting. Let's go this way then. Here's an alcove for if you want to hide. Damn, that accuracy leaves something to be desired. Okay. These MIDI tracks are something else. I believe the operative term is funky. God damn. Suppose we're lucky. We did make it out alive from that, but... Well, it's the Revenant Tango. The most dangerous guys in any room. They gotta be. They had ornery if they're not. Ah. I see. Okay. Alright, MP5 time. Well, that med kit didn't save him, but it'll save me. Okay. Yep. So we got the spam bot. Alright. Carrying on. Okay, if you get lucky, you can down them in one. If you get unlucky, that's not going to happen. Alright, we're up to 60% health. Statistically speaking, and only statistically speaking, most Revenant attacks won't kill us now. Speaking from experience, most Revenant attacks will still kill us. But you know, the game's mathematics are at least finally on our side. Naturally, that bastard had to make sure that wouldn't stay. But oh well, is what it is. Oh my god, Revenant. Okay, well. This is useful enough. If it weren't for the fact that our health is now piss poor. See what I'm saying? Okay. We gotta be careful about the enemy guys. They're around. And they're dangerous. Oh. Speaking of enemy guys. Oh, hell yes. It's the Marathon Super Shoddy. Oh god. As cool as it is to have the Marathon Super Shoddy here, I would love it if I could get health. Because yeah, just one tap and we're done. Okay. I don't mind this. I do mind the fact that I can't get that Zerk yet. No, you don't understand. I need you. Interesting. Is that so? Well, this is a different ball game now. A lot of gore in here. Lull required, okay. Fair enough. Well, only one way to go, it seems. Oh, you don't say. Let's unpause the chat, just in case. Alright. Well, Rev's gonna do what a Rev's gonna do, I suppose. Well, we're in a tech-based zone once again. Oh, there's an alt fire. Well, why didn't you say so earlier? Okay, the alt fire is interesting. It appears to instant transmission the enemy away. Okay, they're studying the Ridium, they're studying the Hell. They're studying a little bit of empty air. It's an experimental control. You gotta have your experimental controls, alright? That's more like it. Okay. Alright, I suppose this is a teleportal chamber. Jesus Christ, the instant transmission attack is really powerful. Well, there's the red card. There's almost everything dead. Only problem is our health is precipitously low yet again. Thanks in no small part to the revenants and the such. What, really? Okay. I'll humor this. Let's quick save just in case. Okay, medkit that you really need. Get on out here, you dork. Alright, that's everyone dead, and the only secret's been found, so... That's the Ridium mining facility, and now here's Hell's Sanctuary. It usually has one of these. Hey, this Marine at least took some down fighting with him. That's just novel to do, you know what I'm saying? Okay. I'm gonna go back for those shot shells at some point. But that point isn't just yet. Alright. Okay. We're almost ready, I think. That was close. Let's grab this bad boy. Okay. And we're good to go. Okay. Oh, we've gotten the backpack. There we go. Yeah, that marathon super shotty is just gonna save here because we don't quite know yet. Okay. I wanted to make sure that this wasn't like a soft lock. Okay. Let's pretend I didn't do that. No, you don't. You got the Marathon Super Shotgun. Okay. We're just calling it what it is. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Alright? That's good. We don't concern ourselves with plausible deniability here. We know what we want, and we get it. And to be fair, the Marathon Super Shotty is one of the only shotguns that could hold a fucking candle to, let alone exceed, the Doom Super Shotgun in terms of utility. And holy shit, does it deliver. Even here, I feel that they probably dialed it back. Lizard Commando probably dialed it back a little bit, which is fine. Okay. Well, it kind of sucks that my health got like that, but, you know. Kind of gotta understand the risks when you run a map like this. When you grab a Zerk like that. There's one secret, but we haven't found it yet. Okay. Fellas. That was really goddamn funny, I'm sorry. The instant transmission noise combined with just getting yoked across the room is incomparable. It's very good. Respect the hell out of it. Well, let's hope the secret isn't in the lava, because that one's going to be a little hard to find. But it doesn't look like it. So yeah, you could pistol start these if you wanted to. Cloudy Life 3 says, hey, hope you're having a good stream. I am, thank you. Thanks for joining. We're going through a Lizard Commando wad right now. It's pretty fun. Okay. It looks like we got a twofer there. That's good. The Mega Hit Scan with no railgun particles attached is something else. Not quite familiar with that effect. The Perforator does it. But the Perforator gets to do that because, you know, it's of eternity. Okay. An actually votive candle rather than a semiotic candle. Alright, fellas. Okay, it looks like we've got a homing missile. Okay, and we got a spare berserk if we need it. Yeah, let's not overdo it with the rockets, but... Whoa, did I do enough damage with the knockback, like, of knocking that enemy into the other enemy? To kill him? Looks like it does more damage if you do it the other way. Which, you know, fair enough. Alright, fellas, hey. Wouldn't usually... That feels like it was an economical use of things. This feels a little wacky. Can't imagine some ZDOOM settings being responsible for that. Okay. Hey, it's Guy. There we go, that's the secret. The one secret. Anything over there? Some shells. I'll take those. Yeah. The secret is by the lava, but it's not in the lava, so that's good at least. I thought that was like ZDOOM particle effect, like at the start. With a glowing arrow in the car, but it's not. Okay. Let's not get too wacky with those just yet. There is that spare Zerk, in case things get a little bit too hectic. Okay. There we go. Can't open those up. Okay. Well, that sucks for me. But that having been said, like I said, we know where to go to fix it. Oh, is this hurt blood? Oh, this one has the reverb on it. Okay. Sure, I'll go with that. Okay. Lorp, it's good to see you. Alright. Well, we've got that taken care of. Alright. Okay. Oh damn, this is a pugnacious rocket launcher, I see. Ooh. Sweet, we got some... Got some rockets in there. Got some bullets in there. Got an Archie. Alright, Archibald Vile, if that is your real name. That hurt, but not too badly. Ouch. Okay, that hurt, but badly. Ouch! That hurt badly. There we go. Alright. That was intense. I should have just used the homing feature on the rocket launcher, but I'm like, oh, but if I can guide it manually, I'll save more ammo. Lo and behold, I just got my whole shit stomped in instead. Let this be a lesson to you all. A lesson in at least humility. Now, speaking of humility, though, we can win it back. Check it out. We'll just go this way, go this way. Not this way, the other way. Yep, there we go. Now, it's a shame we don't have a Grarmer to latch onto, but we'll figure it out, I'm sure. The Doom guy can't play the organ, and to be fair, neither could the Archvile. There we go. Not these little bastards. Alright. We're 5 maps into this, which is pretty crazy considering I think there's only 8. As far as I know. There's one guy left. Is he... There doesn't seem to be an exit. Let's save just to be sure. Ah, it isn't. Okay. Enemy guy, huh? Well, we don't have a... Hey, it's Mr. Worship Me. It's been a minute. That's not gonna help much. At least I think it's the same sprite as Mr. Worship Me. For those of you who don't know, when I decided to take on a scale model of Manhattan in the Doom engine with Project Brutality, I set it to random spawns, and a guy who's not... who, if he isn't this, looks just like this, showed up. I think he also showed up at the end of Amuskaria's map set that I played. The Hellsmith. So, yeah. Oh, we sure did him in. It's crazy to think that Amuskarias came out in 2006 and this came out this year. I think there is, at this point, like an old school ZDOOM map vibe. Like, indisputably. Entering, welcome back. Where have we welcomed back to? Grape says, oh, that's cool. Yeah, it's neat. Little jungle island. Oh, maybe that's what it's about. Maybe it's that Jungata thing. You know, given that this is only taking about an hour, I might check that one out. Oh god, we're dying. Okay. There we go. I think the implication of Hell's Sanctuary implies that it's kind of like a truncated area. Oh, Sally would have liked this. Hey, what? Wheels. What? This is a playground. For just a split second, I was like, oh, cool, it's some sort of mechanical garage. And it's like, nope. Playground. And lighthouse. This place is a hell of a chill vibe. Okay. We've got a secret here somewhere. Okay. Well, our health is on the up and up again. That's good at least. Yeah, this is an interesting place to say the least. Okay. Alright, we're up on... I don't see any secret loot, but to be fair, it is so goddamn blue, I can't really tell a single thing apart from any other thing. Oh, there's a current here, I see. We haven't seen anything Ridium related in a little bit. Well, here's a hole, and here's... Yep, never mind. Just when we needed it most, it's back. The thematic component that ties us all together. Okay, well, we can't get those bullets, so I think it's time to move on. Presumably the one secret is further up ahead. We can't do anything there yet, so it looks like we're missing a red card. Yeah, that must be it. But where? It's an interesting question, to say the least. These are quite cartoony fence posts, aren't they? In general, this place is oddly cartoony. Not that I necessarily mind. Welcome to Jungata, yeah. Okay. And here's the, like, bulkheads I see. No, that's fair enough. That's fair dues. Wait a minute. Ah. Interesting. So Miyaki says, I like these little houses. Did you see the lighthouse? If not, I'm gonna have to try and backtrack at some point. And it's our friend the marathon shotgun again. So Miyaki says, I did not, I just got here. Well, we should be able to head back up one more time. Unusual, but okay. I do like this layer over layer view. This is interesting. Okay. We got multiple places to escape into. Interesting. Tom Nook. Just how deep does the conspiracy go? Where the fuck am I? Okay. That was hefty. I don't know what that means, or could mean. So I guess that's the Roosts logo from Animal Crossing. It's the cafe minigame. Maybe that's why this place looks like an Animal Crossing island. Is the implication that some guys took over an Animal Crossing island? Daisy, but healthy, but not healthy. That's the best way to describe this one. We de-blooded this Daisy severed head graphic. Now she's fine. She doesn't look fine. You okay, old girl? So like it says Kid Cat. That's one of my favorite villagers. Oh. Presumably it's one of these ones. Maybe this guy, I don't know. So it says, and Eugene, another favorite. And we don't talk about the others. So it says, Kid Cat is the red Super Sentai cat. Oh, I see. Eugene is the greaser koala. Fair enough. Enemy. Oh god, this is bad. Whoop. And the Marathon Super Shot he puts in work. Jesus Christ. Bit of a map error not to offset those doors, but, well, more than forgivable, let's put it like that. Completely fine, really. Shame we can't go back, but oh well. We'll just have to do our own due diligence, as it were. While we seek to find the one secret. I mean, there's still time in the map set. So, I guess so this entire building is very inspired by Animal Crossing's museum layout. There's an art section, a wildlife section, and the cafe. See, this is the kind of in-depth commentary that it's good to have an insider to hear about. I would never have spotted that. I imagine a lot of Doomers would have. Is there a blue room in the museum? Is there a room where all the blue is? because we appear to be in the blue room. So he says, yeah, that's the aquarium. See, this is why it's important to have a broad spectrum of gamer tastes. Sure, we'll take that. Well, in we go. They're remarkably clear for such murky water. Okay, well, I can't think of a spot. Well, hold up. I better check to make sure. I mean, Sally, this is the one time where you're better equipped to do secret hunting than I am. I don't know the layout of this museum to know the secret zones. Or the ways that you might be able to get to them. Okay, so apparently here, but up here. Yeah, apparently there's a way to get back there, huh? So I guess has there been any area that looks fossil-y yet? I don't know. Here it is. Well, that's the secret. I don't think there's a fossil-y area, unless you mean the mines themselves. But I think those are their own thing. Like, here through the aquarium, we go down in here. Slowly. And then here's the crystals. Let's teleport back, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna say this is someone's Animal Crossing island. It has to be. So he says, I doubt it's that one. There's one more section for fossils in the museum. So Maggie says, lighthouse time. Oh, right. Well, there it is. That's the lighthouse. Oh yeah, guys, take your time. Take your time, you guys. It's fine. I'll be back in 10 minutes. Get you plenty of time to get over here. So I guess this is such a cute idea for a map. And also says that the trees are Animal Crossing trees. Interesting. This is supposedly a sequel to a map set called The Lost Island of Jungata. I wonder if that one is also based on Animal Crossing. Grape says that explains why the tree stuck out a bit. Yeah, a little bit. Well, the bottom half of the trees was a trunk. I see. We got 22, huh? Are you guys not any closer? What in the goddamn... Okay. Here, I'll help you out. I'll run around in the sewers for a little bit. Give you some more time. While I go and figure out what it is that I didn't find. Hello, Isabel. Okay, but surely you don't mean that there's no way back up except through the teleporter, huh? Oh, you do mean that. Why do you... Okay. Okay. Really now? Oh, they're gonna backtrack back around. This is inside a building, it's just inside one we can't climb. Alright, well, only one thing for it. Speed. Whoop. Alright, there we go. Yoop. Okay. So how bad is it? Cacos, where are you? Okay, they're still closer than they were before, it looks like. I'll buy a lot. I'll admit it, that wasn't the most graceful dodging I've ever done. We've killed all but one enemy. I wonder where they might be. Okay. I looked at the exact wrong spot, but it's fine. There we go. Alright. Map 6, welcome back. There's the lighthouse. That's welcome back, and this is all evil. Oops, all evil. Okay, so we've got what appear to be death pits, so I'm going to save real quick before we do anything too adventurous. I think I've heard this MIDI before. Okay. A secret is revealed, apparently. Okay, we got the secret. There is, 38 enemies here, huh? Okay. I apparently missed a spot, huh? I didn't think you could render a spot missable like that, but there it is. Well, there's the monorail. Yeah, I think if I want to get all saves, I'm gonna have to go back and go to change my change my approach a little bit. I hate to say it, but it happens sometimes. Here we go. Okay. Blorb, I'm gonna need you. Okay. Uh-huh. So that's the intended path, if you want everything. If you sprint across, it'll go bad for you. We'll save the shot shells for when we need more. I think we've killed most things in the map. Yeah. Well, there's Jungata, I think. Yeah, that seems roughly the right shape, minus the lighthouse. Okay. But really? Maybe this is a reference to the other map. Oh, okay. I'll take that. Yeah, sure. Mini fridge. Oh, that was almost bad. That's a little bit of that classic ZDOOM geometry. Never succumb to all evil's evil ambitions. Well, it'd be a little bit so shocking if they were good ambitions, right? All I'm saying. Okay, well, it looks like I didn't consider to save, so... Well... Defers, maybe you'll want to save. Seems far-fetched to me. Are we out of bullets for real? We appear to be for real out of bullets. There's some. Wait, no, god damn it. Oh, we're gonna be here, well, huh? Okay. Okay. God damn. Max damage roll? Really? Okay. Okay. one rocket ought to be enough. Damn, that was brutal. Okay. There we go. For real this time. Okay. Damn. Bizarrely tanky. Okay. Alright. Well, hey, plasma. That'll be useful. Okay. Back to the island map zone. Nothing here. We've already been here. We've already been here. I think we've got everything so far. Yeah. Okay. This time we're gonna save here. Well, we got this bad boy, so really, we shouldn't die. Tentacleized death glare, okay. Well, you know how it is, dodging in the goo. Anyways. Well, that's how it's gonna be. That's how it's gonna be, eh? Okay. So there is a beam, but for some reason, it's not very easy to see. I presume I'm beating it. Yep, it just had a lot of health, that's all. Oh no! Oh, yeah? Oh my god, who the hell are you? I guess that... well... There's the wife and the kid. Sally, you missed this new lore, and Sally Miyagi asks, is this meant to be like Mother Brain? It might be. But yeah, this Doom guy has a wife and a child. The wife is... yeah, her first appearance was notable, I think. Entering mission accomplished. After defeating the hellish monstrosity called All Evil, you suddenly teleport back to headquarters. Your commander and your family is waiting for you along with the surviving soldiers at the other end of the teleport. Your commander has told you that with the defeat of All Evil, The invading demons and terrorists have all suddenly vanished. It looks like the invasion is over for now. Days later, you're receiving the Congressional Medal of Honor from the President and the Commander. Your family, friends, fellow comrades, and other survivors cheer for you. You smile. Yet you still feel uneasy about this victory. Nobody even knows where those demons and terrorists have vanished off to. You need to get out of there and clear your mind. So like it says, this Doom guy is not celibate. Personal opinion is he still is. This is the president, I guess. That's the wife. Here's everybody. You need to get out of here and clear your head. Grape says Power Stance Club. Yeah, she's teaching him. Like, he's learning. But everybody stand still. Anyways, I got the Congressional Medal of Honor. Let's head on out. He looks evil, but he's actually fine, probably. Maybe he's the guy. Oh, you know. Well, it's just Congress, and then after Congress, you just have. Aww. You find your pet bunny Daisy sitting on the bench next to the fire pit. You pick her up and start petting her, and start wondering how long this newfound peace will last. As long as the demons and terrorists are still out there causing trouble, you're the one the people will call to defend mankind from here on out. You look out towards the vast ocean, close your eyes, and take a deep breath. With a renewed sense of justice and purpose, you walk back to your family and friends, but with one thing in mind. It's up to you to keep fighting until the demons and terrorists are completely destroyed. Alright, there's the beach. Fight, Doom Guy, for everlasting peace. So, I guess this really is a bizarro Doom Guy. He's not celibate. Everyone lives to appreciate him. Daisy survives. He's not as pissed, but he's a little pissed. That's a very tiny Daisy. I don't know. He could still have adopted. He could still have adopted. Truly a fascinating ending screen. One of my favorites so far. Anyways, it's probably about an hour 49 in. So, Grape says, Doom Guy from the universe where Angry Beavers wasn't cancelled. Alright. That's a deep pull, but I'll accept it. I'll accept it. Alright, so, Lost Island of Jungata, huh? This one is 44 megabytes. Alright. Maps are brand new, very loosely based on an island I made for an unreleased RPG Maker 2003 game, and a really old unreleased Doom 2 map from many years ago. Also loosely based on my Make a Good Mega Man Level 3 submission called Lost Caverns of Jungata. Trench shotgun sprites are from Sonic-O-Fan. Its melee attack sprites are also from Sonic-O-Fan. Okay, alright. So, this one, 2024 release date. Interesting. Yeah, we're learning. Alright, well, I'll pop that in. I find the complete unexplained alliance between terrorists and demons to be fascinating. I don't know, that's just that just sticks out to me as such a strange little lore thing. I love all the little custom lore pieces that people make for their Doom WODs. Grape says that was a cool little set. I agree. It was something else. I'll put it like that. I don't know if this will be good on its own or if I need to load OTEX, but we'll find out. We'll find out. If there's a bunch of weird checker boxes, we'll know what to do. We'll know what to do then. Because this was a slightly unusual load order. If I would give feedback to Lizard Commando, it would be... There's got to be a way to just pack all the resources into one mod. Or into one WOD, yeah. I don't think that's a ZDOOM thing, because I've played plenty of ZDOOM things that don't do that. Even for a release candidate, it seems to be standard procedure. Oh, okay. No, yeah, we got a whole... No wonder it's 44 megabytes. 70 of those megabytes are OTEX. OTEX is wonderful, but it's also huge. We're learning here. And this is an unusual way to pack the mod. I'm pretty sure you don't gotta do that. I know the Lord Order, so no problems there. But, yeah, I'm gonna say that... Because Lizard Commando's been having a hard time getting a little bit of adoption or attention on the map set. I'm gonna say that that's probably a slight contributor. Not the sole explanation, of course, but something to keep an eye out for. Anyways, let's launch Jungata and learn the back half of this. Okay. Sure. Let's see what we got. Please read the included text file for more information. Okay, fine. I'll do it. Where's the... Jungata.txt. Let's see. Okay, the story so far. You're called into action once again. This time, you'll parachute onto the lost island called Jungata. This island was once inhabited by a small group of settlers long ago that had lived a relatively peaceful life until one day, the island's inhabitants had completely cut off communication with the outside world. Rumors of the island being taken over by some bloodthirsty demons had started floating around. Some sightings of heavily armed mercenaries roaming the island have sprouted up too. Are these things related somehow? Command had sent in several agents some time ago to investigate, but none of them had reported back yet. Just what the hell is going on over there? There's only one way to find out. Alright, yeah, there you go. We know as much as each other now. We landed... Oh, this is the parachute. I see. Tiny backpack. Well, our fellow agents didn't make it very far, did they? There is lotions at the bottom of the water. This time we don't have the cool 3-shot pistol. We do have this, though. So it says, drink the lotion, carry the water. Exactly. Oh, what the hell? We went in. I didn't expect that. I guess these door tracks are supposed to denote that? Guess that makes sense. We can't jump here, but we can crouch once again. Alright. Okay, we hear more enemy guys. Oh god, it's these guys. Okay. Damn. Once you run out of shotgun shells, it's a bit of a dark time. Okay, we don't have the two hook combo. Okay. Okay. Good God. This is a guy's heavy operation. Alright. We need to, yeah, that'll do. Funny guy. Okay, well. No secrets this time. Alright. There we go. Alright, pal. So it looks like the behavior is at least somewhat consistent. Okay, well, we've got more bullets. Oh yeah, we got an AK at least. 9mm AKs exist. Ah, I see. That's blocked off. Interesting map design. So yeah, there's some quirks here that are not present so much in the other one. Wonder where they got removed. Alright. There we go. Let's go the other way, I guess. A lot of branching paths out here to explore. Maybe they were digging him a grave? Or he was burying some shot shells? I don't understand the implications. But, yeah, we definitely went the intended path first. So is my curse. Many such cases. Here are these things. That's a lot of guys. Alright, there we go. Alright, that's everybody dead. So, welcome to Jungata. This time it's an RPG Maker island. Last time it was an Animal Crossing island. And the best part is you can actually kind of tell the difference. Like here you've got like different rooms that you go into and then you're in a different part of the map. There it was very different. Lost Caverns of Jungata. Okay. Sure. Alright. So the unusual behavior happens here again. They don't really leap out the way you'd expect them to. I don't know if I'm doing that somehow. But it sure looks like something's happening. Well, this ain't good. We gotta remember to go back there for that guy. Okay. Oh, there we go. Okay. I'm gonna save, because that could either be a bottomless pit or a different way to go. It's death! Okay. Man. Pygmy. Okay. Well, we definitely gotta conserve our ammo and armor for that. Oofa doofa. Okay, well. Oh, this is a scenario for sure. Okay. Whoop. Okay. That took some more precise maneuvering than before. That was fairly complete. Half the enemies are gone, and we have no ammo. I can't imagine meleeing more than a few of those at a time. By the way, do we have any secrets? We do. Okay. I wonder if I'm going to get a strike for this music. Hope not. Okay. Well, we have the key to go there, but let's explore the other way, consequently. Okay. Don't need to do that. Alright. There we go. Don't love how many shells that all used, but we're looking fine so far, so I'll take that. I'll take what I can get, let's put it like that. I don't see anywhere where you could shove a secret yet. So I'm gonna say there isn't one just yet. Alright. I'll take the bullets. Those are fairly essential. You're going nowhere fast, buddy. Well, we're out of bullets again. Okay. Okay. A very distinct aesthetic from the last set. Okay. Well, out of bullets again. 15 enemies remain, huh? Well, this is a bad time. Let's grab that other stim pack. We're gonna goddamn need it. Also gonna need these two idiots to fight, if possible. Come on, you could do it. Come on. Oh! What an upset. Okay. Oh my god. Alright, well. Gonna be honest, their natural camouflage is not helping me out here. Oh, there's the exit. We haven't found the secret, though. That's crazy to me. Alright, well. I don't even know if we can go back. But I guess a lid clip to find it. Because, like, it's not just gonna be in the water, right? That'd be a little wacky. Okay, well, let's do it, huh? We'll just clip on back up. Since everybody's dead. Yeah, I guess it's here? Hypothetically? If anything could explain it, it'd be that, right? Now, mind you, I don't know how you get on up there. Guess we could also IDT it. Because, yeah. What am I looking for? Oh, I see it. Okay. So I guess I had to press the interact button on that, huh? Okay. I did notice some blotions that I left behind, so we'll grab those at least. Yeah, there it is. Alright, well, so far we've been having ammo trouble, so I think I'll take that. We needed to use it, but, well, here's what it is. If I had just pressed on that wall, we would have found it. Alright. Down we go into the river. Oh, fun little river ride. Now this sort of thing is very ZDOOM. Even though you can do it in Boom, you usually only see tunnels like that in ZDOOM. Anyways, here's entering deep in the jungle. Don't think too much about what the ground is doing right now. Sally seems to dig the music. The implication that this guy just has a house implies that he was murdered. This is just a Doom guy chopping wood. Just like Lumberjack guy. So I guess I didn't know you could put something with vocals in Doom. You can with ZDOOM. It's MIDI and tracker music by far for most things, although I think you could do this with tracker music easy. But yeah, you can put in OGG files. I actually think DSDA Doom also lets you run OGG files. We got no secrets this time. Here's a... I guess this is someone's fallen chute. If I had to guess, and they got ate up. But yeah, you could use tracker music to put in synth vocal samples and play those. If you remember the Goodwad map Up that had the really impressive music that we saw once more again, that did that. Okay, I did not expect that. Oh, to be fair. My health is fairly goddamn low. Okay, that's fairly fast at least. Okay, we're up to 47% health, which is fine, I suppose. A well-placed shotgun could delete all of that all at once. But if you ignore that, it's fairly okay. Okay. Well, we're not doing great anymore. Let me put it like that. Yeah, I would guess this is a looping log file if I had to guess. Yeah. That's the best we're gonna do, huh? Okay. That's not what I wanted. And on the other hand, I think I can live with. We're at 9% health. Definitely been better. Well, I'm in the fight a bit longer yet. Okay, now we can do it. Oh, buddy, you don't know. Okay. Yeah, the AR is, if nothing else, at least accurate enough. Okay. There we go. Okay. if we can get across to... Nope. Would have been nice, though. No, we've done this. I really dislike the fact that I picked up the chainsaw. Okay. Okay, jerked a few shots there. Not ideal. But we'll make do. Nothing over here. Okay. Well, there we go. I don't know who died. But yeah. I would say that this is a style that I'm somewhat familiar with when it comes to mapping. I don't know why I associate ZDOOM in particular, and very particular, with this style of forest and trees, but I do. I think it tends to be the case that ZDOOM map sets use this style of forest very much. I couldn't tell you why. I think forests are one of the hardest things to get right in Doom. Alright, one dude left. Let's see what it... There's dude. Bye, dude. Alright, there's deep in the jungle. Now, here's Secret Cavern Base. Well, I sure am familiar with this spot, aren't I? Yeah, we saw this not that long ago, and we know who's down there. That's where all evil's at. Samiyaki's digging the music yet again. It's really funny to me that we know who's back there. Alright, hold on a second. I'm gonna do something that... Yeah, okay. You can't blame me for trying, right? I was like, Easter egg? No Easter egg. Okay. There it is. There's a glowing green dot this time. We'll have to check, right? Oh, you can't leave. Interesting. Reinterpretation. It's giving GoldenEye for the N64, isn't it? This buffet is not healthful, but this water is. Assuming it's water, it might just be pure blotion. I also like the little detail that this switch is needing repairs too. Kinda like Doom guys at the start of the previous map. We've got a secret here somewhere. Let's see if we can find it ourselves. Oh, it's for this. Of course. Okay. They just dumped the bodies in the showers, huh? Oh wow, they got spacious individual bathrooms, huh? Oh, gosh. That dude had a toilet emergency. Well, never mind what I said. Ooh. Okay. Let's gear back up. I still haven't found potential secret zones, but you know. Okay. I'm not sure how I feel about the decision to add multiple hit scanners. Well, this sure looks familiar. Main thing is that their silhouettes aren't very distinguishable, at least to me. Like, I can't tell at a glance what the different types of guys do. Well. Some kind of robotic guy. Okay, well, we gotta be goddamn careful with only 6% health, but such is the way of the principally hit scanner level. Anyways, I think we can guess what the secret for this map is supposed to be. Yep, that'll happen. This is safer to use. Let's put it like that. God damn. Yeah, get used to this while we find more health. In fact, we should probably just backtrack to the bathrooms. It's not fun, but it'll help. Yeah, the bathrooms are this way. That's where we'll find the most health. Okay. Well, I wasn't technically incorrect. I was just disappointingly... I just fell disappointingly short. Okay, well, 36 health isn't exactly a god pool, but it's something. We've got a decent number of cells. Real fake plasma gun, huh? For once, the Revenant roll went in our favor. Okay, that's a combat arena for sure. Alright, let's do it. Do I still have this, yes. Thank God. So the good news is... I think the good news is actually self-explanatory somewhat. Yeah, I don't think I want these to open up halfway and then me be surrounded by demons. So I'm just gonna, you know, preemptively. Yeah, there we go. That's a little better. Well, there's the Yi card. Yeah, that's more like it. Yeah, systematically going through and popping the heads off all these demons was the right idea. Okay. Okay. Alright. Hmm. Okay. Hmm. Well, we still haven't found a place where the secret could be, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Like... The impulse are going crazy. The roll. Okay, so they're ready to fight, huh? Okay. That was max damage roll, huh? Wasn't it? Well, this sucks for me, but... Oh my god, really? Yep, really. Let's try that again. Alright. Okay. Well, it looks like we got beginner's luck the first time, huh? Alright, that was brutal. Yeah, absolutely not. We are not playing this fly-by-night. Really? Ugh, let's toss this thing again. kit that you really need. No lie there. Okay. Alright. Alright. Okay. There's still stuff around. Boy, we have been beat all to shit. Technically all I need. Okay. Well, there's 40 dudes that remain. Hopefully the secret isn't back here somewhere. Okay. Okay. Come on. Alright. 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 This time we're much better off than last time, by a substantial margin. Okay, well, we'll just leave these two to their own devices. Don't mind me, fellas. Don't want to interrupt your important business out here. Alright, well, they're still at it. Well, lo and behold, I do see a secret. Alright, there we go. Now we're actually somewhat well equipped to go into the next map, it looks like. Everything's dead and we have all secrets. Alright, next is geothermal power plant. Robot guys. Okay, well, it looks like they're not kidding about that radiation, huh? We got no secrets this time, so we can just cruise and kill. Well, that 172 health was nice while it lasted. Okay, we gotta go... Jesus Christ. Okay. Things could be worse, but they're not that bad. Not yet, anyways. Okay. Save those for later. Oh god, nope. Okay. God damn it, I knew it. Well, really? The f... Man, no, we're not doing that. Okay, we are going to, yeah, we're going back to here. Alright. Okay. Jesus Christ. Alright. Okay. Okay. Not ideal, but we got the goods. Now we actually got armor, too. Okay. No. Oh god. Oop. Almost. Jesus Christ. Alright, let's save here. Alright. I'll be honest, for non-sniping occasions, this thing absolutely beats dog water out of. The AR-15. Or whatever it is. M16, I suppose, technically. Alright, well. Let's save and see how weird it gets, eh? Okay. Okay. Sucks for me, but whatever. I really respect the addition of the smoke bomb. Very idiosyncratic, you know? Okay. I mean, I knew that was going to happen, nevertheless. Alright. 8 guys to go. Okay, well that was almost bad. Okay. Let's save. I don't think that's gonna work. I think we're just gonna have to go for the gun. Really? We were doing so well on health, and now we have to confront these bastards. And all that's gonna go away, huh? Whatever, 45 health will have to do. Alright. Now it's goodbye Jungata, huh? Alright. Well, let me tell you something for free. Our previous Berserk strat isn't going to work anymore, so... Okay. Well, hold on a minute. I recognize this as well. Yeah, I recognize this bench. And I recognize this spot, too. Okay. Well, we've definitely been here before. We can't go back the way we came. Interesting. Okay. There's still the beeping. Okay. Yeah, I didn't think so. We got one secret. I really hope it's not here, but I have decent reason to believe that it isn't. I see some guys type devices. A starship. God damn. Looks like they're burning through a lot of switches. Better get out of here. Yeah, I got nothing for those losers.
Enemy spotted.
We're gonna have to figure out a backtrack or something there, because whew. Alright, well, this ain't great. So he says the robots are cute. I knew you would say that. I predicted that. I predicted that hours ago. Though as far as I can tell, they're guys in robots. I think we're at the point where it's like... We're at the point where pulling out the pistol makes sense, just in terms of ammunition expediency. Okay, I really felt losing that shotgun. That's not good to feel. Well, that's really rough for us, but ammo-wise, it's a bit of a boon. So I kind of feel tempted to go with that. Difficult as it may be in the short term, I think in the long term it'll pay off. Okay. Well, that was a bit of a lost amount, but... God damn. Oh my god. Fist fighting the pinky seems like the only way. We've got to go. Okay. Well, that wasn't ideal, but we're ammo richer for it, so, you know. Don't really love how that went for me, ammo-wise, but, I mean, health-wise, it couldn't be better. You gotta take the good with the bad, I suppose.
Enemy spotted.
Okay. Do you see that thing? I could use it very badly, but I can't jump. Is this a secret? It might be. There's the secret, everybody. Hell yes. Well, we don't have to spend mental bandwidth on that anymore. Oh, you better believe we're getting that. Okay. There we go. We've killed most of the guys now. God damn. Okay. Shame you can't use this thing. But its day comes, I suppose. Okay, there we go. Well, our health has been better, but we are armored up fairly well. Alright, I think we've got everything, yeah.
Assistance. Ridium. Enemy spotted. Requesting assistance. Requesting assistance.
Okay. I have my suspicions about that one. Alright. Up it goes, whatever it is. Could have guessed. Whoever could have get Blorb. Good of you to join us. Okay, well, I'm not sure what that did, but guess we'll find out. Or maybe we won't. I don't know. Guess we're gonna find out whether or not we find out. Okay, that's guys. Okay, well, at least we had some kit. 6 guys remain. We don't know what manner of guys they may be. There's a guy over there. It's a revenant kind of guy.
Enemies in.
The device. The contraption. It's here. Oh, it sure is. Alright, well. Goodbye, Jungata. We know how to fly one of these bad boys. Alright, entering the mission accomplished. You activate the experimental fighter jet's hover boosters, and then quickly fly off the island. Smooth sailing until you realize that during the final fight with the Dark Inquisitor, some stray shots at damaged parts of the jet's thrusters. All of a sudden, your jet starts rapidly descending towards the ocean, so you end up having to make an emergency landing on a tiny sandbar miles away from Jungata. Slightly jolted from the crash landing, you get your bearings back and try to figure out how far off the rescue team is. In the meantime, you activate the distress beacon on board the ship's console and wait to be rescued. All hope seems to be lost until... There they are again. Okay, so I guess we found confirmation. These are not doomed children. These are doomed guys that are just kneeling in a funny way. There she is again. The rescue team has arrived to take you home. Your commander and even your family has come along to congratulate you on your successful mission. You salute your commander and then give your wife and child a great big hug. Your commander tells you that friendly forces have descended upon Jungata to clean up any remnants of demons and mercenaries that are still hiding. When the evildoers are cleared out, hopefully Jungata returns to its peaceful state once more. Maybe it'll be nice enough to take your family to Jungata for vacation someday. Mission accomplished, so that they can take in the Animal Crossing houses. The end, for now. Alright, we're doing the Photoshop and Doom guy's smiling head on another mod. We're doing that thing. People love to do that thing. Ah. It's true, they love to do it. Anyways. Yeah, I think that is the end for now. But anyways. Oh no, yeah. Alright, ZDOOM. We're good. But yeah, that's Lost Island of Jungata. Lizard Commando is an interesting mapper. I've definitely seen maps of this sort of stripe and design. I would actually say that probably it is the case that Lizard Commando has used some references to older school style ZDOOM maps that are maybe not as popular or well remembered these days as an homage. I think it's a mapper that deserves more attention, and I am interested to see where this series will go and where we will see this bizarro Doom guy's wife and child once more, and Daisy, the fine Daisy. Anyways, thank y'all for joining me. I guess we'll have more of this throughout the week. Till then, everybody, y'all stay safe and have a good one. Bye bye now.